Hello everybody, and then welcome to whatever day of the week it is right now. I think it's Tuesday. They seem to have blended in from the Friday. Nice to be back. I missed you guys. Hope you all had a good weekend and that you're ready for the week ahead. So without much further ado, I keep changing my backdrop because I'm trying to find a space where I don't have to move my whole everything around every time I do a class. So we'll try this out and see how it goes. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Got cold weather coming, so get that firewood collected. I'm looking forward to lighting the Dover stove this week and snuggling down on the weekend. So let us begin. Getting into a little bit more energetic work today. So standing feet hip width apart parallel. And we're going to start with some nice toe raises to warm up the feet. I have new socks on, gift from my beautiful friend Christine. So I've got very smart feet. All right, going up in some toe raises. Let's just do 9 of those because we've done. You ready? 1 and heels down. 2, 3, moving back a bit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up, and 9. Balance while you're up there. And now we're going to keep the legs straight. I'm going to drop the heel down, so you're getting a really big shift on the hip bones. Going back up onto the toes and dropping the left heel down, keeping the right leg straight. Both heels up, right heel down. So you're really pushing into those hips. Left heel, leg straight, right. It's a lot of a pull on the pelvis. Right heel down, left heel down. Keep those legs straight, right heel down. Whew, calf muscles, left heel down. Lift, right heel down. Left heel down. Right heel down. And we're going to break in between, so drop the heels down, shake it out. Mostly because my calf muscles feel like they're about to snap. Alright, we're going to do 6 more. Goodness, that was intense. I don't think we've done this one before. So, going up onto the toes again. If you need to hold onto something for balance, go ahead and do that. That's fine. Going up onto the toes, keeping the legs nice and straight. Make sure you've got a good parallel on the ankles. And dropping right heel down, lifting, left heel down. And lifting. Right. Whew. And left. That's number 2. Number 3, right heel down. And left. 4. And left leg. Keep that leg straight. 5. You're going to have to move the hip over to the side to make way. 6. And change. 7. All that burns. And last one, 8. Nice straight legs. And shake it out. Wow, that's intense. All right, let's get that shaken out now. I'm going to stretch out the Achilles and the calves. So you're going to take a forward lunge with the right leg and stretch back on that left leg. So pressing the heel back on the left foot. Again, you're stretching out that calf. And change sides. So getting that right leg back, left leg forward, and pushing back on that right heel. So you have a nice stretch. Good. And standing up again. Taking the feet a little bit wider than parallel, so just to the outside of the mat. Arms outstretched. And again, we go right arm to the left foot, rolling down, stretching across the midline, drop the head and shoulders, and stretch. Bring your weight forward so that you're not hanging heavy on the heels, so bring your weight over your toes. And hang. Coming up. That's also stretching out the calves nicely. Drop over to the other side. Left arm to right foot. And up. Changing sides. Right to left. Left to right. Last one, right to left. And left to right. Good, and up. Take the arms overhead, and we're going to stretch the right side, stretch the left, bring the feet hip width apart again, stretch the whole right side of the body, stretch the left, right and left, right and left. Keep the head level, so don't lift the chin. Right and left. Hands behind the head, pull the elbows back, lift the chin, push the chest up and look up, opening up the shoulders, opening the elbows wide, and then go into your crash position. So bend at the knees, curl the elbows together and touch elbows to the knees. Curling up, straighten the legs, open the elbows, press the chest up, lift the chin, breathe in, and then bend at the knees, curling the chin down, elbows to the knees. And again, lengthening up, chin up, elbows open, breathe in, bend at the knees and curl down. And back up, release the arms. Good. Well, I think that's 5 minutes without a cough. Look at me. All right. Again, feet slightly wide and the hip width apart. Arms out to the side. You're going to drop one arm down, stretch the other one over, and just do a side bend, both sides. Okay, over to the right, and over to the left. Over to the right. Keep the arms nice and wide. And over to the right. Good. Try not to move the hips too much. Keep it into the upper body. Just slowly warming up the spine. I'm going to do 3 more sets. Keep scooping the tummy muscles and keep those shoulders down as much as you can. 2 more sets. Over and over. And last set. Over and over to the right. And release. Good. We're getting warm now. Let's take those arms in a big circle, going round, forward, opening up wide, closing the chest. So it's over-exaggerated. Big circles as much as you can. 3, 4, and get a nice movement on those shoulders so you can really feel those shoulder blades opening. Sit, oops, and 8, and release. Shake those arms out. Good. Last little warm up. Bring that right foot over in front of the left foot. Breathe in and roll down to touch the toes. Watch your balance. Don't let yourself fall over. Let your head hang. Take your weight forward slightly so you're not leaning back. And curl up. Change legs. Left leg in front of the right leg. Breathe in and curling down and hang. It's a nice pull on the back of the leg there and curl up. Good job. All right. Before we go down to the ground, we're going to do our squats. So bring your feet hip width apart, parallel. Get up nice and tall. Open up the thumb slightly. We're going to reach forward with the arms, push the hips back, bring the ears in level with the arms. And then we're going to open up the arms and pull them forward again in that squat position. Pull the arms back, keep them at shoulder height, and bring them forward. Back, and bring them forward. They're going parallel to the ground. 3, breathe out. Keep the tummy scooped in. Make sure your knees are behind your feet so that they're not going over the feet. 4, stretch. 5, open up and pull the arms forward. 6, my back, reaching forward. 7, keep that chin tucked in. And 8, and round the spine to curl up. Good job. All right, we're going to go down into ground. I'm going to just get myself some floor space here. Okay, that might be a little bit much. Me and my home. Come, there we go. All right. So sitting down flat on your mat and your toes pulling back, feet hip width apart parallel, arms outstretched. We're going to curl forward towards the toes. Make sure your feet stay parallel and that your shoulders stay open. So don't round the shoulders when you're reaching for the toes. Keep them open. Nice deep breath in, chin to chest, and stretch forward. 1, and straighten up the spine. And 2, keep those legs straight. Men with tight hammies, you can sit on a cushion and lengthen up the spine. Chin to chest, reaching forward. 3, and straighten that spine. And 4, reaching forward, curling up. And 6, reaching forward, curling up. 7. As you come up, remember to lengthen that spine, shoulders open, and really push that lower back forward so you've got a nice straight spine. Last one, 8, and curling up and release. Bring in that right leg, press it down, and we're going to stretch the right arm across the left leg, stretching forward, just releasing those muscles in the lower back. Stretching forward and release. Change legs. So you've got your right leg forward, left leg tucked in, left arm going over the outside of the right foot, chin dropped in and stretching forward. Nice. Straighten both legs out. I'm just going to do 3 roll-ups and then move forward a bit. Alright, so toes pulling back, lengthen up the spine. Roll back, curling in the tummy muscles, arms overhead. Breathe in, point your toes. Arms to the ceiling, chin tucked in, curling forward, stretching towards the toes. Reach and hold. And curling up, flexing the feet. Breathe in and curling down. Keep those shoulders open, chin tucked in. Toes pointed. Breathe in. Exhaling up, curling and reaching for the toes. Last one, stretching up. Flex the feet, long back of the neck, shoulders open, scooping the tummy muscles and curling down and release. Good. Bending your knees, arms over to the side, knees to the right, head to the left. And over to the other side, knees to the left, head to the right. Good. All right. I'm going to go at an angle here so you can see. You're going to bring your legs into back and you're going to break at the breastbone to look at the legs. Hands on the inside and the outside of the left leg, the right leg stretching forward, shoulders are open, and we're going to change. So you're going to keep nice stability on the lower back, and when you bring your head and shoulders up, make sure that you're just rolling off the shoulder blades and not just lifting the head. Make sure this chin stays tucked in. Okay, tummy muscles in, pulling to the mat. Good, both legs in back, hands inside and outside of the left leg. And extend the right leg, breathe in and change. Don't drop this leg too low, keep it in line with the foot. And change. Number 2, extend and change. Come up with that upper body, don't drop down. 3, and change. Pull in that belly. 4, and change. Good. 5. We haven't done this for a while. I can feel it. And change. Keep those shoulders open. 6. And lengthen that leg away. 7. Make sure this knee doesn't turn out. And change. 1 more. 8, and change. Relax the neck and shoulders. Bring the knees to the chest and release. That one really works the chest. Good job. All right, we've got to do 3 of those. We're going to do 3 sets. So get ready for your next set. Bring the arms round. Curling up with the upper body. Bring the knees into bug. Hands on the inside and the outside of the left leg. Extend that right leg. Keep a nice bug position here. Breathe in, lower back pressing down, tummy muscles in, and change on the out breath. And exhale. Number 2. Come up with that upper body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost done. 8, bend both knees, drop the head and shoulders and relax. And rock side to side. All right, if you have if your neck is not that strong, then you can keep your hands under your head supporting it for the 3rd set. Try and use your shoulder blades and keep your chin tucked in, but if not, support the neck with your hands. I don't want you getting sore here. All right, so feet on the ground. Last set. Lovely stomach work. Break at the breastbone basically means that your breastbone sinks into the chest towards the pubic bone. Shoulders are open, chin tucked in, legs are in bug. Okay, hands inside and outside of left leg, right leg extends, breathe in, and change. And 2, and change. And 3, don't let those knees turn out. Full extension, tummy muscles in. 4, and stretch that leg. Come up with the upper body. 5, and change. 6, and lengthen. 7, keep those shoulders open. Last one. 8, and change. Whew, and release again. Arms open, knees over to one side, head to the other, just to stretch those tummy muscles out. Enjoy the relax. And over to the other side. Nice. Back onto your back. And we're going to do the shoulder bridge just to lengthen up the spine. So arms up to the ceiling. Remember, bring your feet a little bit closer to your body. And you're going to curl up, keeping a long back of the neck. Remember, no cushions for this one. And then roll the spine down, keeping as much flexion of the glutes as you curl down, one vertebra at a time. And flatten out the spine. Tuck the glutes under, curling the hips up. Breathe in, exhale to curl down and release. Ready, number 1, flatten, scoop in and lift. And lengthen the spine down. Number 2, flatten the spine, tighten the glutes, curling up and releasing down. Keep your chin tucked in the whole time. Number 3, lifting and releasing. And 4, lifting and down. And 5. And 6. And down. And 7. Keep a nice long back of the neck. And 8. Good. Bring the arms down under the knees and rolling up. So we're going to do rolling like a ball, just to get the spine nice and loose. Remember, if you're new at this, just keep your knees tucked in, drop your chin to your chest, and fall back. Okay, then catch yourself each time. If you're a pro, then you need to come off the ground with your feet, open up those shoulders, tuck the chin in, and then use your pelvis to tuck under, round, and balance. Round and balance. Number 3. This is like a self back massage. 4. Let's do 8. 5. Feels good. 6. 7. Last one. And 8. And take the right leg down. And bring that left leg up to the ceiling if you can. Head and shoulders on the ground. And we're going to do a big scissors, so you're going to go right to left. Keep the head and shoulders down, shoulders open, long back of the neck, and change. And change. Try and keep your stomach muscles in. Change. And change. Number 2. Right leg and left leg. Number 3. Good. Nice and big scissors. 4. Get that leg down to the ground. Keep them as straight as possible. 5. And down. 6. Make sure you make contact. Shoulders relaxed. 7. And 8. Whew. And bend the knees to the chest. Good. Take the left leg down, keep the right knee up, breathe in and reach for that knee, just to stretch the back. And then change legs, get that left knee to the chest, breathe in and lift the head and shoulders to the knee. Good. Bend both knees, put your hands under your knees, rolling up like to a sitting position. Good. All right. Excuse me. All right, we're going to do the saw. So sitting up nice and tall, toes are pulling back. Lengthen up the spine, tuck the chin in. You're going to open up the shoulders. You're going to turn the shoulders towards the left, drop the chin down, and saw 1, 2, back to the center. Change sides. 1, 2, and center. Right to left and up. Keep the tummy muscles in, shoulders open, lengthen up that spine. Left to right. All right, ready. 1 to the left and center. Over to the right. And 2. Breathe in. 3. 4. 5. 6. Shoulders long. 7. And 8. Whew. And release. Good job. If you can, bring those feet together with the knees open. It might be a bit harder for the men. And I want you to just stretch forward between the legs, keeping the chin tucked in. Reach those arms forward. Good. And and back to sitting position. Okay, we're going to do that half roll down again like we did last, I think we did it last time. In fact, we're going to do a half roll down, full roll down, up. So it's going to be like this. Take the feet a little bit further away from your body if you need to. It gives you a little bit more balance and a little bit more leverage for rolling back with more space. Okay, so arms are shoulder width apart, shoulder height, feet are on the ground. Try and keep your toes on the ground, wherever that is. Okay, I don't want them lifting up too much. For men with very tight feet, you can slightly lift them up. It's nice if you have a block, but if you don't have a block, then just go ahead as long as you're extending the front of the foot. Okay, so breathing in and half roll down, curling up, half roll down, curling up. Keep those toes on the ground all the way down. Now your toes will lift possibly. And all the way back up. Nice. Okay. So half roll down, sitting up tall. Half roll down, sitting up tall, rolling all the way down and all the way up. Keep those toes planted. Ready? Number 3, half roll down and up. Watch those knees don't buckle in. Half roll down. Mine wanted to there. All the way down. Keep that chin tucked in and all the way up. Ooh, it helps if you have a bed to put your feet under. Half roll down. Use those stomach muscles. Make sure your shoulders don't roll. Half roll down and all the way down. All the way up. And when you roll down, try not to flatten the spine. So you want to roll down one vertebra at a time and not plonk. Okay. Number 4, half roll down and up. Tuck the bum under. Lengthen that spine all the way down now. Keep that chin tucked in and all the way up. Oh, yeah. Number 5, here we go. Tuck and up. Half roll down and up all the way down. Curl and up. Whee. Number 6, tuck and lift. Tuck, tuck and lift. See, no surgery necessary. All the way down. It gets easier and all the way up. It's getting easier. Number 7, and tuck under, press up, press that spine straight. Tuck under, watch those knees, and all the way down, and all the way up. Last one. Tuck and press that spine straight. Drop that chin, Greta. Tuck and press all the way down. Woo, my legs are shaking. And all the way up. And lengthen out those legs, and now you can just stretch forward towards those toes. All the way down, and hold that stretch for the lower back. Nicely done. All right, we're going to give the stomach and the legs a bit of a break. I'm going to go on to the arms. So I'd like you to do, sit comfortably, however that is. Stretch that left arm out and bring the fingers under the arm. So my arm's outstretched, I'm pulling the fingers under, stretching at the wrist. Keep that spine nice and erect and pull the fingers back. And other side. Nice straight fingers, pull them under the wrist, lengthened arms. Good. And do some circles for me, wrist circles. Trust me, you're going to need it. Okay. And change direction. Shake it out. Bring that arm over, left arm over the head, and pull that right arm down and straighten it up. Get the spine nice and straight. Pull that right elbow down and lengthen up. 3 and up. 4 and up. Try and keep your balance there. 5. Keep your tummy muscles in to support the spine. 6. 7 and 8. Good. Now you change sides and bring that left elbow down and straighten out the body. And 2 and up. And 3. Get a nice stretch on that right side. And 4. Nice. And 5. 6. All the sides tight. 7. Last one. 8. Good. And hands on the head. All right. Straighten the legs out in front of you. And we're going to just touch the right elbow to the left knee and cross left to the right. And this is not a workout. This is just a stretch. Stretching forward for the spine, nice and easy. Are you ready? Toes are pulling back. Right elbow to left knee, but keep your hands on your head so you get a full extension. Left to right. Lengthen up the spine. Straighten up. And left. Number 3. Right. And left. Nice and centered in the end. Right. And left. Number 6, I think. If you can't reach the knee completely, it's alright, just get as close as you can. Last one. Right elbow, left leg, and left elbow, right leg. Great job. Bring the arms forward, hands under the knees. And again, we're going to roll like a ball, and then we're going to lie on our side. So 3 rolls. 1. That's because I love him. 2. And 1 more for the heck. 3. Nicely done. Now you can go ahead and lie on your side. Okay, I'm going to put my head on my hands so your neck's nice and level. I'm going to take the leg up by keeping the knee facing forward, and we're going to do a full lift. Okay, now if I keep my knee facing forward, I have a hip impingement here, so I can't take it as high as I would if my knee was turned out and I could pull it all the way, pulling the hip flexor back. Okay, so it's limited to how much you can lift it. Keep that knee facing forward. You can put one hand in front of you to support, lift, and fight to get as high as you can in that hip. Okay, but keep that hip forward and down. Lengthen that leg as much as you can. Make sure your bum's not sticking out. 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Whew. And lift that top leg up now, and you're going to lift that bottom leg up. Yep, hip flexor workout time. 3 and down. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Take that top leg up again. 1 and down. 3 sets. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that knee turned in. 6, 7. Whew, I'm a pain in my back. 8. Side. Bottom leg up and lifting. 1 and down. 2, 3. Make sure those knees are facing forward. 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we quit? 8 and last set. 1 and down. Aina. 2, 3. Keep that leg facing forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that leg weighs a ton now. And bottom leg's lifting. Ready? 1 and down. 2, 3. Almost done. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And release. Whew. Nicely done. All right. And we're going to roll over onto your other side. Make sure your shoulders in line with your hip, in line with your feet, that your head's down, one hand supporting either on your hip or in front of the hip. Ready, and we're taking that left leg up. Make sure the knee's not turned up. Keep it facing forward. And take it up as high as you can, keeping the hip pulling down, long waist. 1 and down. 2, 3. And make sure that bottom leg is also not turning into the ground. 5, 6, tummy muscles in. 7 and 8, and taking that bottom leg up, knee facing forward, not down. 1 and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Ready for the second set and lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that hip pulling long. 7 and 8. Bottom leg coming up. 1 and down. 2. Watch those knees. 3. And try to keep your shoulders relaxed. They're not involved in this exercise. 6, 7 and 8. Ooh, last set. Ready? 1. Tummy muscles in. 2. Keep those hips stretching. 3. Mild discomfort. 4, 5, 6. Almost done. 7. And 8. And bottom leg. 2. Shoulders relaxed. 3, 4, 5. Almost there. 6, 7 and 8. Oh, and bend those knees. Find your happy place, wherever that might be. Oh. All right, going onto your back, and you're going to take your feet wide apart, and you're going to drop your right knee into the midline. The left knee's up still. Arms outstretched, and we're going to stretch those muscles that worked so hard. Change sides. Bring that left knee into the midline. And right side. Good. And left side. Last one. And again. Now we're going to go onto our tummies. Woo, those hip flexors are feeling it. I'm very sorry. All right, you're going to be lying down flat on your head, on your tummy, head on your hands. Okay. Long back of the neck, shoulders are pulled back. We're going to lift off the ground and lower down. I'm going to go at a bit of an angle so you can see. Okay. Keep the tummy muscles scooped in. Shoulders are pulling back. Legs squeezing together. Lifting the upper body up, not lifting the chin. Okay. Keep that chin tucked in. Ready. Lifting up. Tummy in. Legs squeezing together. Lowering down. Lifting. Scooping the tummy muscles, pull those shoulders away from the ears, squeeze the legs together, tighten those glutes, and lower down. And 3, lift, pull those shoulders, chin tucked in, belly in, glutes tight, tummy, and down. 4, lift up, long back of the neck, squeeze those legs together, pull that belly in, and down. 5, lengthen the body from the top of the head to the toes. Get as long as you can, and down. 6, shoulders, pull them back. Keep those elbows open. Squeeze the legs together, and down. 7, nice. Don't let that chin lift. Keep pulling those lats hard. Okay, I can really feel this work around this area on me now. And down. Last one, 8. Whew. Pull in that belly, tighten it up.
shoulders, and release.
And stretch out into a shell stretch. Nice one. I know you can lie on your side for a sec. We're going back into that position, I'm afraid. All right, we're going back onto the tummy. Okay, but this time the arms are going to be outstretched. For anybody that can't actually get an outreach there, if this is your outstretch, it's fine. Wherever you can get your arms extended as far as you can in front of you. Okay? Legs are going to be hip width apart, parallel. We're going to lift the upper body up off the ground, but we're not going to do anything more than that. Okay? Make sure when you come up that you're not lifting from the head. Okay? I want you to pull that chest up, keeping the head tucked in. Okay? So when you come up, ears stay in line with the arms, and then you're going to lengthen. So you're going to really press towards those fingertips with the top of the head, and the toes are going to pull away, like pull behind, long as you can behind. So get a nice Superman structure going on there. And you're going to find that this one really pulls on, what do we call them? The fillet. Okay, really pulls on this area here. So you want to keep your tummy muscles in nice and deep to protect the lower back. Are you ready? All right. Coming off the ground, shoulders pulling back, chin tucked in. Stretch, scoop in the tummy muscles, stretch those arms, and release. Release meaning flop to the ground. Alright, ready to lift number 2. And lift. Keep that chin down. Arms stretching forward, scoop the tummy muscles. Try to keep your feet on the ground. And release. Okay, you might feel that your toes want to lift off the ground there. Keep them on the ground. Tighten up the glutes, scoop in the tummy muscles, and concentrate on the upper body. Number 3, lifting up. Keep those ears in line with your arms. Scoop in the tummy muscles, stretch those arms, and release. We're halfway there almost. Number 4, lift off, Superman. Stretch those arms, and down. Number 5, lift off. Stretching, keep that chin tucked in, long back of the neck, and down. And 6, pull in that belly, pull it in, and down. 2 more. Number 7, lift off, and release. 1 more, and 8, shoulders back, toes on the ground, tummy in. Whew. There you go, well done. And gently into your shell stretch again. Remember, you've worked the back quite hard, so just gently ease into it. Arms forward. If you want to release your shoulders, bring them behind you and relax. Yeah, that was nice. Alright, we're going to go into a side stretch here. So a side stretch, going on your hands and knees, and you're going to bring your hand in line with this knee and the other leg stretching out, and then you're going to stretch up over, okay, in that position. From the side, it's over there, okay. So I'm on my left side, I've got my right hand reaching over, stretching the whole right side of my body. Keep pressing this hip forward so that you're not sinking it back like this. You want those hips in line with the shoulders. Nice stretch. Scoop in the tummy muscles and stretch. And then you're going to drop that arm down, walk it around to the other side. And now I've got my right knee down, right arm down. I'm stretching over the left side of my body. Nice big stretch. And you can do this lying on your back and just take your knees over to one side. and your head over to the other. Good stretch. Good. And back, back onto your tummy. Don't worry, this has got nothing to do with the head and shoulders this time. Okay, we're going to concentrate. Now you can just rest your head on your arms in that position. And you want to keep your arms nice and relaxed for this next one. We're going to work on the legs. Okay, so you're going to take your legs off the ground, squeeze them as hard as you can together. Open and squeeze, keeping them off the ground. Okay, so keep your head on your hands. Lift the legs off the ground. Just looking at the camera. So make sure that your knees are facing down. Don't let your knees turn out. Okay, and don't let your toes kiss. So you want to keep them parallel as much as possible. Alright, keep your glutes nice and tight. Lift the legs up, open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Keep those tummy muscles in. Ready? Open. 1. Open and 2. Nice straight legs. 3. And 4. Tummy muscles in. Relax the shoulders. 5. 6. 7, 8, and soften the whole body. Just melt into the ground. Okay, next set. We're just doing 3. Are you ready? Relax the head and shoulders. Legs off the ground. Open and squeeze. Squeeze them together, open and squeeze. Keep them off the ground. And 3. Open and squeeze. It's nice to actually, as you squeeze, pull in the tummy muscles. And 5, 6. Shoulders relax. 7 and 8 and melt. I love that melting part. Relax the whole body. And we're going for the last set. Are you ready? Lifting the legs up, open up and squeeze. 2, 3, relax the shoulders, scoop in the tummy. 4, 5, 6, my legs are shaking. 7, squeeze hard. And 8, melt. And we go back into your shell stretch for the last shell stretch. And down we go. Nice. Okay, just before we go into our dog stretch, we're going to go back onto the tummy. We're going to bring your arms slightly forward and lift the chest. Okay, so you're going to get nice into that cobra position. Don't make it too high. Where it's comfortable, keep those shoulders pulled back. Now straight arms, pull the tummy off the ground and just drop your head down. Get a nice stretch on the back of the neck. Good, lift the chin up and bring the chin down. And down. Last one. And down. Good. And onto the hands and knees. So in this position, we're just going to do a cross stretch. And then you can do this on your back. Right arm, left leg. Get a nice tabletop position. Feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart, arms shoulder width apart, tummy muscles in. You're going to bring your right arm out and your left leg extending behind you, keeping the tummy scooped in. Ears tucked in with the arm. And down. Tabletop, get strong. Take the left arm out, right leg extended. Pull in that belly. And take it down. Nice, round that spine up. And arch. Lifting the head. Now drop the chin down, curl the spine up. And arch. Last one, round that spine up. And arch. And you can go ahead and sit on your bottom again for me. Good. Alright, I just want to do the neck and shoulders after all that work. So sit comfortably, hands on the knees, with those shoulders open, long back of the neck. And we're going to just turn the head from side to side, turn it over to the left, and through this midline over to the right. Keep that spine nice and long, tummy pulled in. And use your chin to turn over to the left, shoulders are open, and over to the right. And last one, over to the left. And over to the right. Good. Back to center, ear to the shoulder, and ear to the shoulder. Keep the shoulders relaxed, lengthen the spine, tummy in, and just pivot the head from side to side. Keep the shoulders relaxed and open. And over. And over. And last one over. Good. And bring that right shoulder up as high as you can and drop it. And then the left shoulder up. And the right shoulder. And the left shoulder. Last right shoulder. And left shoulder. And now both shoulders up and pull them down. Up, pull them down. Lift and pull down. Hands behind the back and pull those shoulders open. Press the chest up. Good. Alright, and if you have your partner, go ahead and do a forward guided stretch. If you don't have a partner, then you just have to use yourself and reach for your toes. Keep that head dropped in nicely. Breathe in, stretch a little bit further forward. And last one, nice deep breath in and stretch as far forward as you can get. And release. Alright, we're going to go up into a dog stretch and do some toe raises, which we haven't done. So hands and knees, slide the right leg out into your push-up position, left leg up. Breathe in and press the arms back, head between the arms and legs in line. And we're going to go up onto the toes. So I'm going to go sideways for you so you can see. Alright, nice straight back, up onto the toes and heels down. Up onto the toes and heels down. And let's do 8 of those. 1 and heels down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Drop that right knee in and let your hip drop in. Straighten it out. Drop that left knee in. Letting that left hip go. And right hip. And left hip. And right hip. And left hip. Good. And go ahead and walk those hands back towards the feet so that you can stand up. There we go. Whew, let's just shake that out. We're going to swing side to side, tapping the hip. Get nice loose arms and just swing from the shoulders. And then take one arm up to the shoulder, slapping the shoulder. Good, and release it out. Arms overhead, nice deep breath in. Stretch those arms up. Lift the chest, lean back slightly, push the hips forward. Breathe in, and we're going to swing, flinging forward. And up. And 2. And 3, let's do 5, 4, and last one, 5. release. Good job coming in. Whew. All right, so I'm sorry there was a bit of a gap on the videos. I had some technology problems, but now we're back. So I hope you enjoyed that. I feel good and loose and limber. And I will see you again on Thursday, if not before. I might push in another video just for the fun of it. Missing you all so much. I hope you're all well and healthy and enjoying life. Love you lots. Take care. Bye.